Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here with yet another cryptocurrency video. And what do we have here? This is going to be a lot of fun. So about a month ago, a bit over a month ago, I was doing some videos on a token called Smartcoin. I don't know if you remember that one. It was really fun until it got way too complex, and to be honest, I had to bail out. I made a pretty good profit on it by getting in early enough and profiting, taking profit. And I didn't actually get into the smarter. I was kind of off the ride by the time that happened. But, I had an enjoyable time. It was a really exciting token. I'm really happy to find this today, Jade protocol, which, all we need to do is click on this here, and then you'll know exactly what's happening here.
Do you like
That's right.
If so, I'd recommend watching this to the end.
That's right. Smarter, or Smartcoin, the Smartcoin dude, is back. Okay, they've actually made a foundation called the Fork Foundation, okay, which is not just one token. It's not just one DApp. It's a bunch of DApps. They're going to continue to fork these. Sorry, it's called Fair Fork Foundation, and they're going to continue to fork successful DApps, which means basically copy the code and create their own ones with their own fun twists on them. So that's cool. It's really great. So this is the first one that they have done. We can come and find it here. It's Jade Protocol, and it is a fork of OHM. Okay, OHM is Olympus DAO. If you haven't heard about this, I recommend you check out a quick video that another YouTuber made, which I used just to catch up with this basically. And in 5 minutes, you'll understand everything that you need to understand about Olympus DAO. Would be this one here, okay? Olympus DAO, OHM explained with animations. This one here is probably the easiest way to understand what's going on. It's called Whiteboard Crypto. I would recommend checking them out just to figure out everything you need to know, because I don't want to go into what OHM is today. I just want to talk about Jade Protocol and how I'm going to go into them. Actually, I'm not in this yet. We're going to buy in live, and I'm going to get back on the roller coaster, and we're going to have a fun time, and hopefully I can make just as much profit from this as I did make from Smartcoin. With that being said, if you did stay till Smartcoin all the way through, you may have not come out of it on top, because this is not financial advice, okay? You need to make your own decisions with your crypto. Make it all, lose it all, manage your risk, and own your risk, okay? So that's why doing your research is essential. I've been doing my research. That's why I'm interested in this one. Moving on. OHM token here on Olympus DAO is on the Ethereum network, I believe. I didn't get into this, but I've seen 100 million forks of this pop up over the past couple of weeks. And finally, I thought I'd get involved with one. Why not get involved with one with Smartcoin Dude? So how does this work? You purchase a token called Jade. You can buy that on PancakeSwap. This is on the Binance Smart Chain. It's the first OHM fork that I've seen that's on the Binance Smart Chain that looks really promising. Okay, you purchase the token, and the token can then be staked in here for, that's right, 797 million APY. That's quite a lot. And then you will create more tokens, or you can also bond the token, and the token is designed to go up, okay? Of course, here it hasn't gone completely up, because the design of the token is to go up if the entire community goes along for the ride with you, okay? If everyone works together, then it will go up. We're going to go a little bit into this in the doc section, but firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy this token, and then I'm going to stake it. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So we go to dashboard, we go to buy, we'll bring you to PancakeSwap. That's when we will see this here, Jade. You say, I understand, import. Having a quick look at what the token's been doing, it is 116 million market cap, not bad. It pumped crazy to $1,000. It then dumped all the way down to $180, and now it's going back up to $400. Right, because it is a Smartcoin team, I expect this to be extremely volatile, right? Extremely volatile is what I'm looking for. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. So there are 1,720 holders of this token so far. Pretty good there. You can see what it's doing actually. It's peaking there. Look at that. I was actually looking about this earlier, and I wanted to buy on video. I've actually missed a bit of a pump there, but we're going to buy now. So getting in here is Jade. So the price of Jade at the moment, like I said, is about $400. So if we're going to buy one, we're going to need 0.6 BNB per one. I'm going to go into my bank, and I'm going to get some BNB. Going to go into drip. This is drip. This is my bank. Thank you very much. What do I have today? I have $1,204 to claim, and then we are going to spend this on Jade Protocol. 47 drip for $1,200. Very nice. By the way, I did just finish the airdrops for the everybody airdrop for drip. It took a couple days because BSC has been really congested. The way that I found out how to get around the congestion was I went into this bscproject.org and I found the best possible RPC server, which at the moment is this one here, DataC 2 DeFi bit. I use this in my RPC. Yeah, you go like this, wallet, hit that, then you go to settings, yeah, then you want to go to networks, then you want to go to Binance Smart Chain, then you want to change the RPC into one of these, whichever one has the fastest MS, which I guess is some kind of speed thing. Change that to something faster, and then actually your congestion freeze up. Yeah, okay, that's my claim successful. So then I'll go over here, take some drip. See, I have about 100 drip in here loose now. Take about 47 drip, I think. What's that? Yeah, I'll take that 1.3 BNB, purchase 2 Jade, and that's what we're going to play around with today. You do not need any slippage on this to purchase. Then I would add the Jade to the MetaMask just so I can find it. And we have the 2 Jade. Now what can I do with my Jade? I'm going to stake it because it seems like the easiest and simplest thing to do straight away with Jade. So we'll go grab there and we will stake. I'll approve that. I'm going to throw it in the staking. Single stake, 3-3. We're going to talk about that soon. And there's a rebase, 4 hours, 21 minutes till the next rebase. There's a couple ways to play this. You could just hold the token liquid and buy and sell on the pressure of going up and down. Yeah, as the token goes up and down in value, you can buy and sell the token and try and make profit there. I will be going to the staking because this API is absolutely ridiculous. Then I'm going to take that 2 Jade that I do have and I'm going to stake that into this contract. These APYs, the 646 million APY, I don't really take this seriously. I just see it as an extremely high kind of APY, but they do have a calculator here where we can start to look at this. Yeah, so we see here I have 2 S Jade, which would be staked Jade. So let's go in the calculator. If I take that, I have 2 S Jade here. So my reward yield is 1.4%. My Jade purchase price was 415. My Jade market price 4,156. So my initial investment of $800, the value is still $800. The Jade rewards estimate is 5.26 Jade, which would be potential future value of $30,000. That estimation is over 30 days. So if this all goes to plan, which it might not, it might do, let's see how it goes. My initial investment of $800 will be able to turn into $30,000. I don't expect this. I'm hoping for possibly a 2x from this kind of protocol. I think would be a fantastic return on it. So that's what I'm kind of going for. Buy staking and continue to compound my Jade, basically, is the idea. Okay, Fair Launch Foundation. The Fair Launch Foundation is a world-class collective of Web3 luminaries who aim to value, engineer, and democratize famous DeFi protocols. They are going to fork, copy, and change famous DeFi protocols. I think this is a great idea to be one foundation because you can always look to them to do something kind of unique. Okay, it's a great idea. Who are they? They are smart people from Google and Amazon, Harvard, industry-leading marketing veterans, game architects, and Y Combination alumni who have a direct advisory board comprised of core members of both Avalanche and Trader Joe. Because these guys from Jade Protocol, from Smart, are from Avalanche, and they do want to bring more people into Avalanche. That's one of their aims, okay? And they want to fork everything. Fork everything! The Fair Launch Foundation will exist across multiple chains, assessing the best opportunities for fair launch democratization across Web3. Jade Protocol will be the first release under the Fair Launch Foundation and the second project from the Smartcoin team. Jade Protocol is a DeFi reserve currency platform on the Binance Smart Chain. Unlike DAI or USDC, which are pegged to the value of the US dollar, Jade reserves are crypto assets held by the Jade Protocol treasury. The Jade token is held to the value of their treasury, I believe. Jade is a free floating currency backed by our treasury supply of the stablecoin BUSD. Okay, so it's backed by their treasury supply of the BUSD token. Jade token can't be minted or burned by anyone except the protocol. The protocol only does so in response to price. Each Jade is backed by at least 1 BUSD. If Jade ever trades below 1 BUSD, the protocol buys back and burns Jade. Of course, the price of Jade at the moment is $412. So we're quite far from that $1 line that they're talking about here. But the token price is designed to equal 1 BUSD plus premium, with premium reflecting the market value of the project of the token. Jade also expands its treasury through bonds. Bonds are sold by the protocol for different assets, and in return the buyer receives Jade at a significantly discounted price. This increases the treasury and enables us to produce incredible yields for users. So that's what I was looking at here, this bonding section. Okay, so for example, I would use my BUSD, take 30 BUSD, and then I will be able to purchase Jade at a cheaper price. I'll be purchasing that and it will be giving me back Jade token. Okay, and by doing this, I'm actually adding to the treasury of Jade protocol, which is actually helping to keep the payment of the APYs. You have these ridiculous APYs in the staking. That's what's being paid for by the bonding process. And once I've purchased the bond with the BUSD, you can see how I'm pending some Jade that's going to be vested to me over 5 days. So I will get a cheaper price for my Jade token, but I have to wait 5 days, 5 hours and 43 minutes for it. So slowly vesting to me. I guess it's linearly unlocked to me. So the interesting thing there is I could have just bought it on PancakeSwap and get it instantly, or you can buy it with bonds, with BNB, BUSD, or with liquidity, and then get it later on. Very high risk, very complex, this part. So you'd have to play around with this and take some risk to figure out what's best for you, or sit down and do some numbers before you go in. But for me, I just bought it on PancakeSwap, and that's me staking there. So these high APYs are provided by the bonding. Apparently at the moment on my $800, I'm getting 36 daily on this. So Jade is similar, like I said, to Olympus DAO. As part of the Fair Launch Foundation, Jade Protocol is an optimized Fair Launch fork. So it's an optimized version of Olympus DAO. That's what it says. How is it different? It's on the Binance Smart Chain. So transactions on the BSC are much cheaper than on the Ethereum chain. Jade Protocol utilizes a different fee recapture ratio. 10% of treasury will be used for buyback and token burn. So they're doing a buyback and burn of the token, which should help with the continuous success of the token going up in value. Our treasury will be spending 5% of its reserves on Metcalfe's Law and leverage an industry-leading marketing budget. They're going to put some into marketing. So that's the difference here. We need to talk about, which is pretty interesting about not just Olympus DAO, but this one, is the game theory idea, okay? You can see a video here in their docs which explain it, but basically it comes down to this, right? Stake, bond, or sell, okay? Because everyone, okay, is going to have to be working together for this to be a success or a failure, just like many cryptos, but we have more options here. For example, right? So we see the price here. The price went down here. Why? Because more people were selling the token, of course. So it's about cooperation. With cooperations, Jade's users can ensure the maximum possible collective benefit for the entire network of participants. Let's take a closer look. Each axis is a player. The x-axis is player 1, the y-axis is player 2. When both players act in accordance with the green boxes, they get a positive outcome for both the player and the protocol. When both players act within the yellow boxes, they see net neutral outcome. Yeah, nothing up, nothing down. As the player who sells would push the price down, which negates the benefit of the other player who either stakes or bonds. When both players act within the red box, they incur a negative outcome for both the player and the protocol. So if everyone begins selling, of course, we are all going to lose, but that's like any crypto. Depending on how many users chooses to play the game of Jade, the various outcomes are possible. As you can see, 8 out of 9 options are either net positive or net neutral. However, when both players sell, they produce the least desirable net negative outcome. On the other hand, if both players are staking and auto-compounding, they produce the most desirable and highest net positive outcome for themselves and the protocol. This demonstrates the positive sum environment created through Jade game theory in rewarding players the most when they collaborate and cooperate, regardless of when they join the game. So I've joined late, actually. This has been running since the 20th of November. It's 10 days in, actually, that I've bought. Why did I buy it now? Because I was watching this dip, and I finally thought, okay, this looks like it's recovering. It might come down a bit now, actually. You might see a second dip where you would get a better entry, but I just wanted to do it on video to show you how to do this. So I like this idea of game theory because I'm tired of whales just dumping projects that I like. Please stop doing that, whales. Will it work out for them? I cannot tell you that. My crystal ball is broken. So the staking, is here, information on the staking, okay? We already went through how to stake. Staking is a passive long-term strategy, they say. The increase in your stake of Jade translates into constantly falling cost bases converging on zero. If the market price of Jade drops below your initial purchase price, the increase in your staked Jade balance should eventually outpace the fall in price, given a long enough staking period. That means that even if I'm holding this Jade, S-Jade, right? If I'm holding the S-Jade, and the price starts to go down to $200 per Jade, or $100, but I'm getting 646 million APY, I'm going to come out there with way more Jade token than I had before. So that's basic staking, yeah. Then bonding. Bonding is an active short-term strategy. The price discovery mechanism of the secondary bond market renders bond discounts more or less unpredictable. Therefore, bonding is considered to be an active investment strategy that should be monitored constantly in order to minimize risk as compared to staking. Bonding allows Jade Protocol to accumulate its own liquidity because basically you're putting in a token and then they're slowly giving you back the Jade token. So they're using that BUSD or BNB that you put into the bonding protocol to actually gain liquidity from it. Quite a smart idea. So it's interesting. I see this as a very interesting experiment in psychology. Okay, we all know what happened with Smartcoin and Smarter, where basically there was, even though Smartcoin tried to not have a bank run, it turned out that there was a little bit of a bank run in Smartcoin, which was quite funny and ironic, I thought. But especially after they made a huge announcement and then it just completely crashed, and then they turned into Smarter. I actually lost track of what was going on with it there, and I'm picking back up with Jade Protocol. So it is the same idea here. It's game theory, and the whole game theory is, are people going to play the game, okay, and stake and bond and all grow together and all get rich together, or are the bad eggs going to ruin this one too? So let's see what happens with the future of this. I'm going to be in this for a while. I'll probably make another video about it, and we'll see where it is in the next couple of days. I would very much put this in my line of high-risk gambling at the moment, but let's see how it goes. Okay, peace. Don't get wrecked.